that is, that would be a great place to initiate a short position. You still got plenty of time to get short if you want to. But that's just something interesting to note is that Tesla broke support, got rejected at resistance, and it's not the only one. We take a look at Google. Google put in a very similar looking pattern here, broke support after reporting earnings, and then on the retest got rejected and is now backing away from this level that was support, which has now become resistance. So I think that horizontal support down below for Google comes in at 292. If we take a look here at NVIDIA, NVIDIA's got a little bit of a different pattern. This looks to me like potentially a false breakout. And it looks like we've got this channel that NVIDIA has just been chopping around in basically since July of last year, since last summer. And so when NVIDIA got up to the top of the channel, we were speculating that maybe it would get rejected, and it did. And so now support comes in at the 200-day moving average at 172, fail that, and you've got this support at the horizontal at 165. Here's Microsoft. Now, Microsoft has its own level of support. So we've got this support drawn in, anchored to the Jan 2023 lows, and connected here to the next higher low. That was from the tariff tantrum sell-off in April of last year. And then notice where Microsoft is currently trading, just barely above that level of support and trading well below its respective 200-day moving average. So yeah, if Microsoft is able to bounce, okay, that's one thing. But if it fails, if it breaks down below this level of support, then the next level of support comes in at 345. You guys notice a similar pattern playing out across all of these Mag 7 items. And here's Apple. Here's Apple, AAPL. So AAPL to end the week last week really got smoked. And it was down 8% over the course of just 2 sessions last Thursday and Friday. And that was after a big bounce. So it was outperforming all the rest of the Mag 7 items and then gave it all back. And so really sharp down move out of Apple. And support comes in here at 240. That's the 200-day moving average. But now that it's back down below this high from back in December 2024, that starts to make all of this price action up here look like just a big false breakout. And so all of this up here above the 2024 all-time highs, now that we're trading back down below it, if Apple doesn't hold its 200-day moving average, then I'd be looking at support down here at 200. If we take a look at Amazon, Amazon reported and gapped down. So big gap down after reporting. And, it's just kind of compressing within this, what is a bearish ascending wedge pattern. So this bearish pattern with a little bit of a false breakout right there, trading below the 200-day moving average and moving down towards this level of trend line support. If that were to fail, Amazon would likely move to 160. And the last two here, Meta and then Oracle. Meta also, kind of a bearish looking wedge, depends on how you draw this in. But, you could draw this in such that it looks like a wedge. You could draw this in such that it looks like a channel. It really is in the eye of the beholder here a little bit, I guess you could say. But also Meta coming down close to its level of support. And unlike some of the others, we've already seen a couple of tests here. So once, twice, 3 times, Meta gets down here again. That would be the 4th test. The more times you see a level of support or resistance tested, the more likely it is to break. So if this were to break, then you'd get the next level of support down here at 480 and trading below the 200-day moving average. So I think, are all of them trading below the 200-day? Okay, Tesla is not. Tesla's 200-day is still below. So Tesla is above its 200-day. Google, well above its 200-day, but Google's really rolled over. NVIDIA, trading above its 200-day. Microsoft, well below its 200-day. Apple, above its 200-day. Amazon, trading, I believe, well below its 200-day. Meta, I believe also Meta below its 200-day, and Oracle's got to be way below its 200-day moving average. Let's see if this can load for us. Yeah, way below the 200-day. And so for Oracle, this is software and sitting at resistance, trading above trendline support. So this will be an interesting one to watch. This is why I'm watching IGV so closely. So that's a little bit of a rundown on these Mag 7 items.